Welcome to History Sect Politics. Dive deep with us into the intricate tapestry of human history, uncovering the untold stories and pivotal moments that shaped our world. Explore the complex dynamics of various sects and belief systems, and understand how they influence our societies and political landscapes. Join our community for thought-provoking discussions, insightful analyses, and a journey through time that will expand your horizons. Subscribe now and never miss an episode of History Sect Politics. Let's unravel the past and navigate the present together. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. The American Civil War, a defining conflict in the history of the United States, witnessed numerous key battles and figures whose actions reverberated through time. This war, spanning from 1861 to 1865, was a crucible in which the nation's identity was tested and reshaped. Beyond the well-known narratives, let's delve into some lesser-explored yet equally compelling aspects of this monumental struggle. The strategic genius. Behind the scenes. While figures like Abraham Lincoln, Robert E. Lee, and Ulysses S. Grant dominate the historical discourse, the strategic brilliance of lesser-known officers played pivotal roles. Major General Patrick Cleburne, often called the Stonewall of the West, exhibited exceptional tactical acumen in battles such as Chickamauga and Franklin. His proposal to emancipate slaves and enlist them as soldiers showcased a forward-thinking approach that, if implemented, might have altered the course of the war. Similarly, Major General John Reynolds, who perished on the first day of Gettysburg, had a profound but often underappreciated influence. His rapid decision-making and leadership under fire helped stabilize Union lines, providing the foundation for the ultimate victory at Gettysburg. Reynolds's potential, had he survived longer, remains a tantalizing what-if in Civil War history. Unsung battles that turned the tide. Beyond the iconic battles like Gettysburg and Antietam, several engagements had significant strategic impacts, yet remain overshadowed. The Battle of Glorieta Pass in New Mexico, often dubbed the Gettysburg of the West, was crucial in thwarting Confederate ambitions to capture the Western territories. This battle underscored the broader geographical scope of the war, often confined in public memory to the eastern theaters. The Siege of Vicksburg, contemporaneous with Gettysburg, divided the Confederacy and gave the Union control over the Mississippi River. This strategic victory is sometimes overshadowed by the more dramatic and immediate outcomes of Gettysburg, but it arguably had a more prolonged and debilitating effect on the Confederate war effort. The home front, invisible struggles and contributions. The contributions of women and African Americans during the Civil War are gaining recognition, yet numerous personal stories remain untold. Harriet Tubman, beyond her famed Underground Railroad efforts, served as a Union spy and scout. Her intelligence-gathering missions in South Carolina directly contributed to Union victories, showcasing her indispensable role in the Union's military strategy. Women like Clara Barton and Dorothea Dix transformed battlefield medicine, laying the groundwork for modern nursing. However, countless unnamed women served as nurses, spies, and even disguised soldiers, their contributions often lost in the grand narratives dominated by male military figures. Technology and warfare, silent revolutionaries. The Civil War was a breeding ground for military innovation. The introduction of ironclad warships, such as the USS Monitor and the CSS Virginia, revolutionized naval warfare. These ships rendered wooden navies obsolete and marked the dawn of a new era in naval engineering and tactics. The telegraph, railroads, and advancements in weaponry, including the widespread use of rifled muskets and artillery, significantly altered how wars were fought and managed. The Civil War can be seen as the first modern war, where technology and logistics played as crucial a role as battlefield tactics. The Union's superior railroad network, for instance, was instrumental in the rapid deployment of troops and supplies, providing a logistical edge over the Confederacy. Reconstruction and memory, the battle's legacy. The aftermath of the Civil War saw the nation grappling with Reconstruction and the integration of freed slaves into American society. The struggles during this period were as pivotal as the battles fought during the war. Figures like Frederick Douglass emerged as key advocates for African American rights, tirelessly working to ensure that the Union's victory translated into meaningful societal change. Reconstruction also witnessed the rise of the lost cause narrative in the South, an effort to recast the Confederate cause in a more sympathetic light. This historical revisionism has influenced American memory and historiography, affecting how generations have understood the causes and consequences of the Civil War. The enduring human spirit. The American Civil War, beyond its strategic and political dimensions, was a profound human drama. Stories of camaraderie, bravery, and sacrifice abound. Soldiers on both sides often shared deep bonds, transcending the bitter divide. The impromptu Christmas truce of 1862, where soldiers from both sides exchanged greetings and gifts, offers a poignant reminder of shared humanity amidst conflict. The war also saw acts of extraordinary personal courage. The bravery of the United States Colored Troops, USCT, who fought valiantly for their freedom and the Union cause, highlighted the profound personal stakes involved. Their participation was a testament to their resolve and a crucial step in the broader struggle for civil rights. The role of immigrants in the Civil War. The contributions of immigrants during the Civil War have often been underrepresented in historical narratives. Immigrants, particularly from Ireland, Germany, and Italy, played crucial roles in the Union and Confederate armies. The Irish Brigade, composed predominantly of Irish immigrants, distinguished itself in numerous battles, including the bloody encounters at Antietam and Fredericksburg. Their valor and sacrifice highlighted the significant role that immigrants played in shaping the outcomes of key battles. German immigrants, many of whom were political refugees from the failed revolutions of 1848, brought with them a commitment to democratic ideals. Figures like Franz Sigel, a German-born Union general, exemplified the contributions of these immigrants. Sigel's leadership, despite mixed military success, provided a rallying point for German-American soldiers, who formed a substantial part of the Union forces. Guerrilla warfare and irregular combat. While major battles and organized campaigns dominate Civil War history, guerrilla warfare and irregular combat were significant aspects of the conflict, particularly in the border states. Leaders like John S. Mosby, known as the Gray Ghost, conducted daring raids and utilized unconventional tactics to disrupt Union supply lines and communications. Mosby's Rangers, a Confederate partisan unit, operated with remarkable mobility and effectiveness, illustrating the impact of irregular warfare. In the Union, figures like Colonel Benjamin Grierson led cavalry raids deep into Confederate territory, demonstrating the Union's ability to strike at the heart of the Confederacy. Grierson's raid in 1863 diverted Confederate attention away from Vicksburg, aiding General Grant's campaign. These irregular operations, though often overshadowed by larger engagements, played crucial roles in the broader strategic landscape of the war. The Civil War and Native American involvement. Native American involvement in the Civil War is a dimension often overlooked. Various tribes aligned with either the Union or the Confederacy, influenced by a complex interplay of regional politics, promises of sovereignty, and internal tribal dynamics. The Cherokee Nation, for example, experienced internal division, with some factions supporting the Confederacy under leaders like Stand Watie, who became a Confederate brigadier general and conducted effective raids and campaigns in the Indian Territory, modern-day Oklahoma. The participation of Native American troops added a layer of complexity to the conflict, as these communities sought to navigate the turbulent political landscape to protect their interests and autonomy. The war's impact on Native American tribes was profound, leading to significant disruptions and long-term consequences for their communities. The economic warfare, blockades, and trade disruptions. The Union's naval blockade of Confederate ports, part of the Anaconda Plan, was a crucial aspect of economic warfare that significantly weakened the Southern war effort. By restricting the Confederacy's ability to trade cotton for European arms and supplies, the blockade strained Southern resources and morale. The daring attempts of blockade runners to evade Union patrols added a dramatic dimension to this aspect of the conflict. On the other hand, The Confederate commerce raiders, such as the CSS Alabama and CSS Shenandoah, targeted Union merchant ships, aiming to disrupt Northern trade. These naval operations, though less well known than land battles, played vital roles in the broader strategy of economic attrition, affecting the war's duration and outcome. The cultural impact of the Civil War. The Civil War profoundly influenced American culture, with its impact resonating in literature, art, and collective memory. The war inspired a rich body of literature, from the poignant poems of Walt Whitman, who served as a nurse during the conflict, to the reflective writings of Ambrose Bierce, a Union soldier. These literary works captured the human experience of the war, from the horrors of battle to the emotional toll on soldiers and civilians alike. In the realm of visual arts, the Civil War era saw a proliferation of photography, bringing the realities of war to the public in unprecedented ways. Photographers like Matthew Brady and Alexander Gardner documented the war's aftermath, providing stark, unflinching images that conveyed the brutal truth of the conflict. These photographs played a crucial role in shaping public perception and historical memory. The war's long shadow, Reconstruction and beyond. The end of the Civil War marked the beginning of Reconstruction, a turbulent period characterized by efforts to rebuild the South and integrate freed slaves into American society. The successes and failures of Reconstruction had lasting impacts on the social and political fabric of the nation. Figures like Thaddeus Stevens, a radical Republican, pushed for aggressive measures to ensure civil rights and political representation for African Americans, while facing fierce opposition from Southern interests and more conservative elements in the North. Reconstruction also saw the emergence of African American political leaders, such as Hiram Revels and Blanche K. Bruce, who became U.S. Senators from Mississippi. Their political careers, though short-lived due to the eventual resurgence of white supremacist power, symbolized the potential for a more inclusive and just America. Enduring lessons and contemporary reflections. The American Civil War continues to offer enduring lessons on leadership, strategy, and the human spirit. Its legacy is evident in contemporary discussions about race, equality, and national identity. The war's sesquicentennial celebrations and ongoing debates about Confederate monuments underscore its lasting relevance in American society. The conflict also serves as a reminder of the devastating costs of division and the importance of striving for unity and reconciliation. As the United States grapples with modern challenges, the lessons of the Civil War provide valuable insights into navigating conflicts and fostering a more inclusive and resilient nation. Conclusion: Echoes through time. The American Civil War remains a central chapter in the story of the United States, its battles and figures continuing to shape the nation's identity. By exploring the less heralded aspects of this conflict, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and multifaceted nature of this transformative period. The courage, innovation, and human spirit displayed during the Civil War era offer enduring lessons and continue to resonate in the ongoing journey towards a more perfect union. If you enjoy delving into the complex tapestry of history, exploring the various realms of sex, and analyzing the dynamics of politics, you're in the right place. Our and your channel is History, Sect, Politics. Don't miss our deep dives and insightful discussions. Be sure to like our videos and hit the subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know whenever we publish new content that reveals hidden truths and offers fresh perspectives. Your support helps us to continue to provide you with quality and inspiring content. Join our community and stay engaged with the fascinating stories that shape our world.